power, which ye made to yourselves. Therefore will I cause you to go into captivity beyond Damascus.
And Jay wonder why they be getting fucked up on the holidays.
Yep.
You know, they wonder why, you know, like we're going to Christmas. Jake wonder why the fucking Christmas tree out of nowhere burns the fuck up and burns down the household and shit.
Yep.
You know, you got evil spirits and vibrations in your household when you're dealing with these holidays, man. You know?
Salaki.
And then, you know what, Salaki, I'm sorry. And, you know, really, the vibration and the spirit of this, of these holy days is really low now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, y'all, we can remember when it was just, when it was big and it was, everybody was family oriented and, you know, big mama, grandmama, and hell, goddamn, your sad bitch was at the crib or some shit like that. The sad bitch get a plate. Wife get a plate. Yeah, it was all peace and happy, you know what I'm saying? But now, hey, it ain't like that no more. Family don't fuck with families. The love of many shall wax cold. Division. You got some family members that has gotten on the border. Oh, that's like holiday. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some chicks that still bugged out, which is a tradition. But everything is broken up now. Yeah. You know, so the vibration of this holiday is really low, man.
It is, yeah.
It ain't what it used to be.
Yeah, it's low because this place is feeling this old, man.
Yeah, the biggest.
The mirth. Somebody get that. The mirth of the city is gonna go down.
Well, then Isaiah 19 too.
Then you gotta think about the time like next year. Next year gonna be worse. 2022.
Lord, we don't make it to this time, man. Lord, because I can remember the lesson that I did on Thanksgiving last year. I said, I hope this is your last turkey day. Your last damn turkey day. And I remember because I was in a car. Doing a live show, you know.
We be forgetting these days be coming up.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was fucking Thanksgiving until yesterday. Literally,
I didn't know until today.
Literally, last night I was told that it was Thanksgiving today.
I didn't even know. I went shopping the other day, and the cashier was like, "Oh yeah, we're getting ready for Black Friday." I was like, "Black Friday? What date is it?"
Oh, I thought you just told on yourself. It's all good.
Yeah, like I was saying, next year, you know what I'm saying, like the money is going to, everything is going to be high, like different prices going to go high to 20 to 25%.
Yeah.
And people ain't able to afford shit, you know, because it's going to be, the inflation is going to be more, it's going to be more epic.
Well, they was just having something on, I don't know what news it was, but a brother posted it up. They said, a pound of turkey or something like that was like $28 last year. But this time it's like 50 something.
55.
Right. Okay, y'all say the same thing. Okay, right. 55. You know. So how much more next year?
Yeah.
But see, the you know, some of these niggas are still possessed though. You know, because these niggas are still working doubles and triples so they can give the kids the best Christmas, the best.
Well, that's what Jake is really focused on, the real Christmas. This ain't shit. This ain't nothing but an appetizer for them for these niggas when it comes to the holidays.
You got some more on that?
That was it.
I got a precept on the Murph.
Well, yeah, grab the Murph real quick.
All right,
hey, Shalawam, Yabashua Shabbat Thumb, brothers on Shalom. Make sure y'all checking that page too. Somebody gotta have their phone over and check the pages for comments and precepts. Go ahead, Al.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah.
Bible we shall read up because I just want to make sure it's getting caught over here.
Okay. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24 and verse 10. It says, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man come in.
The city of confusion is talking about America. Okay. Go ahead.
Verse 11, it says, there is crying for wine in the streets.
Which is the knowledge. Go ahead.
All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Yeah, the mirth of the land, the happiness of this world has been down. All right, those that's in the know, those that has been in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai has been prophesying. All right, the mirth of this place has been brought down low. Yeah. Ain't a lot of families getting together anymore. Ain't a lot of happy-go-lucky times and shit. You know what I'm saying? The mirth is gone. The music, the happiness of this place. We're in a pandemic. You know, so you know the mirth is gone. You got certain family members who don't even want to deal with other certain family members because of the pandemic. Because of, or you may have the COVID, or you may, you know what I'm saying? It's families separating themselves from one another, which is bringing no mirth.
We go to the word mirth.
Inflation. That's bringing it.
Yep.
You know,
I ain't cooking that much. I ain't cooked too much. I just cook some, you know, some ham or a little bit.
they ain't got no money.
They ain't got no money. They just cook. They cooking portions, man.
Food stamps cut off. You know the what is that? The PEU or the PUE or some shit like that. The food stamp shit.
Yeah, pool or something.
They cut that shit off.
Yeah.
So them niggas that was getting all that money and can do what they want to do is over with.
The jobs are low too. You know what I mean? A lot of these women and men, you know, they're not working. A lot of these cities are losing jobs.
It's called stagnation. All right, that's when stagnation is when your economy is stagnant. It's on a standstill. It's high unemployment rate. All right, with high unemployment rate and high rates of what do you call that when they give you the money? We speaking about it. Oh, unemployment.
Yeah.
Right. They give you unemployment, but it's a high unemployment rate. That's stagnation. When your economy isn't moving anymore. It's basically on a standstill. Real quick, I know you got your computer open.
Mm-hmm.
Look up stagnation real quick.
Well, that's what they was trying to do with the year of C.
Yeah.
You know, 2020. You know, when they were handing out those stimulus, checks and things like that, they were trying to get people to go and spend more money to get the economy boosting, or get it rolling.
I got it. Stagnation.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says the state of not flowing or moving.
That's America. This place ain't going nowhere. This is over with. Somebody get Jeremiah 51. Take balm of her. She is not healed. This place is over with. All right. Go ahead.
It says blocked drains resulting in water stagnation. It says lack of activity, growth, or development.
See, lack of activity, growth, or development. That's America. All right. A lack of activity. You got a lot of a high level of unemployment. You have a high level of inflation is starting to hit. Okay. You got a lot of them trying to reboot the economy to make jobs come back and things like that, but it's not happening.
Shipyard stallings.
Yep, the shipyard stallings. Yep. All right. They're not releasing certain products and things of that nature on the fucking on the trucks. You know when they unload, when they unload, then they load them to the trucks, and then the trucks go out.
Oh, you're talking about the shipyards?
Yeah, the shipyards.
Yeah, they purposely hold those.
Yeah. So it's on a low level.
Okay.
The supply chain.
That's why the meat's going up. Like the brother said earlier, he said, like the inflation of the turkey and things of that nature. There's a meat shortage. You go into certain places, their prices are rising because they can't get a steady supply of the meat.
Right.
So in order to supplement for that, they're rising their prices.
Somebody got something?
Yep. This is James chapter 5. Oh, you got Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51. So like I'm reading loud like we outside.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 1, and it reads, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, and a destroying wind."
And so really there's levels to it, because you got corruption and corrosion happening within Babylon that's leading up to its final destination, its final destruction, which is thermonuclear destruction. I think that's what that's going into.
Yeah.
Get take bomb for her.
Yeah.
I got it right.
That's the one.
You got it.
Well, no, there's a few more verses. He just got to jump down.
6, 7. Okay, come. Okay. This the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 6, and it reads, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul."
Yeah, speaking about mentally, flee out of the midst of Babylon. When you go into the word midst in that verse, I forgot the Hebrew word, but it means basically like
To separate.
a spiritual separation.
Okay.
That's a mist. Get out of the mist, out of the middle. Get out of the midst of this place.
Pick a side.
There you go. Pick a fucking side.
Hey, well, that's what's
And it's
happening.
spiritually and mentally.
Yep. That's
You
what's
know,
happening.
picking a side.
And yeah, I got Isaiah 19:2 for you.
Fine. Go ahead.
It says, "Be not cut off in her iniquity,
Right?
for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance."
Yeah, this is the time. We're at the time of the Lord's vengeance, which is the destruction that's going to take place. Ultimately, it's the thermonuclear missiles, but we have a lot of things that's leading up to that. Remember Jeremiah 28:8 on what the prophets prophesied of wars, pestilence, evils, famine. Okay? Before this place actually ultimately gets destroyed. Remember, Revelation 18 says that thus with great violence shall that great city Babylon fall. So a lot of things are going to happen before this place goes down. And we're in the midst of the mirth being brought down. Remember, you got to remember, it was high time, Christmas time, everybody together, happy. It was a different spirit. Thanksgiving, even the summer. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is really killing this fucking place, man.
That's right. Beautiful.
And he's killing it through the men of the Lord, through the prophets. That's why brothers got to really know and understand what they're really a part of, because the thing that we're saying out of our mouths is really changing the way this world is operating now. It's really changing the mindset of people. It's really changing these elites. All right, they gotta see. We're on the offense. They're on the defense. They gotta move to what we're doing. We throwing punches, which is the truth. We throwing these videos, exposing, and we doing all of that. And they gotta set up stage attack. They gotta, do this bullshit they doing over here in Walker Show with this nigga. They gotta set up these different things to demonize us and make it seem like we're crazy.
Yeah.
That we're going off, that we're evil, we're wicked, but really we're just prophesying about their downfall.
Okay.
We're on the offense, they're on the fucking defense.
Yep.
They gotta react to what we're doing.
You gotta move to the rhythm of beat.
Yeah.
And with the spirit of his mouth shall consume them. In 2 Thessalonians.
That's so that they're losing control.
Yeah. They
And
lose
that's
control.
the thing.
The Esau losing fucking control, man.
And they need to blame who they can blame. And
Somebody hold on to Isaiah the 47th chapter, man. In the beginning, it tells you that's a
It
spirit.
does.
I see you, Isaiah. It is a spirit.
I got you still going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, huh? What do we got?
It says he will render unto her a recompense.
A payback. Go ahead.
Verse 7, it says, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Yeah, a golden cup. Okay? The Lord raised this place on high. A golden cup. This place was exalted.
Yep.
Okay?
Everybody wanted to drink from the chalice of America.
That's it.
Everybody wanted to go follow the yellow brick road like
This was the yellow brick.
Yeah.
This was the yellow brick road. Home of the free, land of the brave,
land of opportunity.
land of opportunity. You had other nations and other people coming down to America to make their money. This was the land of traffic.
You had a shitload of Germans, Irish. You had people from Sweden, Finland, everybody coming over here. Italians.
Yep. This was a golden cup. Okay, and on top of that, there was a lot of mixture of different nations coming here. You got it. Go ahead.
It says that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore, the nations are mad.
See, the nations are drunken of her philosophies. Democracy. Okay, the democracy is a killer of a nation. When you put your central bank systems in these different countries, it brings down these economies. Okay, when you put a central bank system in your fucking country, which a lot of nations did, they put their central banks and it brought down their economy through democracy.
They stole the gold, they stole the silver, they took the silver standard, they took the gold standard, and they robbed them blind and gave them RFN.
And they found out that these niggas was doing that, that they was betraying them, they was doing this, That's why they had
too late now.
Nations is mad. Oh, well, let's get to the democracy. Democracy said that your woman can do what the fuck she want to do. She has a say so. What happened when they took the troops up out of there? It went back to the ancient world standard.
Afghanistan.
In Afghanistan.
God, they was taking themselves wives.
Yeah. You know?
Order.
So that's why I say the nations are mad, because they found out that this devil, and on top of that, this devil's been giving them fake gold, tungsten.
Yep, China.
They found out about that. What like 2015?
Yep.
Okay. That's why they dropped that dollar standard.
Yeah.
That's why they dropped it.
Yep.
Right along with
remember the White Dragon Society?
Yeah.
Some of the Moabites. Those are, you know, like, we know you niggas live. They mad. They found out that you was the devil, which they already knew. They were scared.
Yeah.
But now the Lord put a battery pack in them with the nuclear missiles and things of that nature. Oh, we got, you know, Isaiah 14.
They made a commercial. China made a commercial about it.
Yeah.
When they make the feed the children in the Africa commercial, they made a commercial about the American families.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense because we was talking about the shortages and the stagnation.
Yeah.
So that's where it's beginning to be, because we ain't seen nothing yet. Watch for the middle of next year, man. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be hectic.
2022 is gonna be a hell of a year.
Yeah.
I'm excited to know what Apostle Tar gonna name it.
This
was the year of hastening of our Lord, man.
Definitely.
Brothers was on fire through the spirit as far as like getting these lessons out. This was the hastening, because a lot of prophecies was happening.
Yeah.
The mark of the beast was being kicked like none other.
Yeah.
15 hopping off the page.
You know?
And like you were saying,
the expose of a lot of these different camps.
God.
So we're in a lot of different times right now. But go ahead, whatever you got. Keep going.
This verse 8, it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain.
Now you know the word balm, it means ointment. You know what I'm saying? Because America's in pain right now, man. They ain't gonna never get well again. You know what I'm saying?
that's true, because they've been pushing for change. They've been pushing for hope, make America great again. I forget what Biden said to heal America.
Heal America. Read that again.
And nigga Biden.
Jeremiah 51 and verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain.
Because you can't put a Band-Aid on an open wound.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it don't matter how you trying to patch it, it's still gonna bust open, man. America busting open, man. You know, go ahead.
They see that Band-Aid. A Band-Aid will eventually come off.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
See, the Band-Aid is those. See, they don't even say quantum easing and things like that no more. QE 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know which one they on right now.
7.
You know what I'm saying? So the Band-Aids was that quantum easing when they had the, what is that? Is it the fiscal year, the annual
fiscal year report.
Fiscal year report. So the annual cycle, right?
Yeah.
So they have put in the QEs and things of that nature to help the economy get up and up. See, they can't do that no more. That's why they was giving Jake the stimulus in the beginning of 2020.
Yeah,
they was giving everybody them stimulus packages, and then they was opening up the loan world, the loan land, and everybody get loans and things of that nature because they want to push the money. That causes a bubble.
Yeah.
They was trying to heal Babylon, but you can't be healed.
Wow.
Yeah, they had something called the GDP or a gross which is like a track record of after every fiscal year how much money that the nation collects in taxes and in different industries. You know, some countries have prostitution, that legalized prostitution. They have that as part of their GDP. You know how their country makes money and things of that nature.
Yep.
And you look at America's was shit horrible. You know, and now since you had the disease, you have other countries bouncing back, but America's not bouncing back. You know, like your brother said, that was a part why they were doing the PP loans and the loans and the unemployment, because they're trying to spark the society back to life and pumping money back into it. Yeah. But the thing is, it's being devalued. Yeah. Everything is, all the prices of everything is rising. Everything's being devalued.
And people forget about the recession in 08.
Yeah, we're in a recession.
Yeah. But that's when they started. 09. That's when they started to push the stimulus. Push the stimulus. So, and they've been doing it ever since. But now they're back into the recession.
Yep. Go ahead.
It says, "Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed. Mm-hmm. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed."
Over with.
Right.
Is it done, Donna? It's over with. America's over with. Like we were like circling the drain. This place is over with.
Hey, when you go to that word heal in Strong's G, H7495 is an Hebrew rapah. It says to heal, to make healthier, helpful. But this one right here, it says of hurts of nations involving restored favor.
Bro, that's the spirit. As soon as you said that, you got the brother Khabar on. He just put the same definition.
Yeah.
Let me double check. Let me see if he put that.
Spirit.
That's the spirit. He said heal. What you just look up? Heal.
Yeah.
He just look up.
Read that over. Right?
Heal. What is it? Strong's H7495 rapah.
Yeah.
Of hurt of nations involving restored favor, bro. Oof. That's the spirit. That's what you was just reading, bro. That's the spirit.
Man,
the brother just put it on here, and you was just reading.
So think about the scripture. The scripture said Babylon has been a golden cup. That's favor.
Yeah, it had favor.
So now we would have healed Babylon, but it's not healed. Like we would have restored Babylon back to its original
place ain't
state.
being restored.
Huh.
And they're trying to restore it with the economy. For us, brother, you was mentioning about the stimulus check. Because when that economy pop, man, when that bubble burst, man, it's over.
Yeah,
it's done.
Yeah.
When when it really pop and burst, that's gonna bring in
Chaos.
It's gonna bring in chaos.
Chaos.
Because the inflation is gonna go all the way to fuck up. Jake may be paying for fucking eggs. It's gonna be goddamn $15.
Weimar Republic.
Well, we see.
But you gotta really pay attention to the timeline on what they've been doing. Remember on how they started to raise up the what do you call that shit? What is it when you get paid?
Is it
salary?
Oh yeah,
minimum wage.
Minimum wage.
Yeah.
So they put in your mind, okay, well I'm getting it ain't $7 no more, it's $11 minimum wage. Oh, we're making more money, but around
dummy. Right.
So you would
we're gonna get you. Look, majority temp service jobs is 15 and up now.
Yeah.
Majority of them is 15 and up. So we're gonna keep giving you. We give you 15 and up. We give you $20 an hour, 23, 24. But everything around your life
is going up. Right.
Yep.
So it's really not doing nothing. But that illusion, that fiat, nigga, what is it? So let it be.
Right.
So fiat
promissory notes.
So let it be. You thinking that this shit is doing something.
But that's why America's Prozac nation.
Yeah,
that's
why witchcraft.
That's why these motherfuckers getting high on opium, overdosing on crack and heroin and cocaine,
and they're taking
drinking themselves to death
at a high rate.
Yeah, and taking these psychedelics. They're going crazy out of their mind. They can't figure out what the fuck is wrong. They can't figure out what's going on.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 19:2. It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom."
That's a division. The Lord's putting division in the earth. All right, He's putting division to the point where it's division amongst the elites. Is a division amongst the congressmen, the Democrats, the Republicans,
at every level,
the households, and then the squirrels. There's a division amongst everybody. Everybody is feuding and fighting against one another. Even with this Kyle Rittenhouse situation, you have Edomites that's on the side of Jake's, the Black Lives Matter, and they're setting these things up to cause division or to have chaos. They're causing division. When you cause division, is a divide. Everything's gonna crumble.
Divide and conquer.
Hey Jake,
divide and conquer.
Yeah, and Jake, they saying, you might hear Jake on social media talk about we live in a simulation and shit like that. But what Esau is doing is he's creating these psychological operations where he's creating a narrative and forcing people into prophecy, really, So back in Isaiah 19 and let me start at 1 again. Let me start at 1. It says the burden of Egypt. All right, we know America is spiritually Egypt. It says, behold, the Lord Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. You see, it says the heart, meaning the mind. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof.
The spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. The spirit of Egypt is failing right before our eyes.
Yeah.
Okay? It ain't that old 90s, let alone. But we ain't gonna go back to the 90s. We can go to the early 2000s. We know how it was in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was life.
Yeah.
You know?
Back then to 2000.
Yeah. So now it's no family, you know, everybody is demonic as hell, decadence.
Yep.
Everybody,
Morals.
the morals of the people,
The black woman turned to
woman.
witchcraft.
you know, the men. So what we are right now is what we've been prophesying about, beginning with apostles, that this place is going to get to the point where it's going to be misery.
God.
It's slowly, I can
Complete
see it.
misery.
I can see it. It's
Feel it
slowly
too.
finna get miserable out here.
Yep.
You can tell by the vibration of the people.
Yeah.
You know?
Just really quick.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
This
finish.
is Micah 7:6. It says, for the son dishonoreth the father, the daughter rises up against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the men of his own house. So this is talking about the spirit of division the brother just going into. It says, therefore will I look unto the Lord. I will wait for the Most High of my salvation. My power will hear me.
That's perfect, because when the spirits start to fail, that's when really the separation starts to begin. You got those that's going to believe on the Lord, and then you got those that's going to go after the side of Satan. So back in Isaiah 19:3, it says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. As we see in politics, the whole council is failed, bro. Yeah. It says right, because they don't know nothing. They can't fix nothing.
They don't know what's going on.
You know?
Yeah.
Run out of ideas.
Yeah.
Not even that. Like think about the chariots they see. Like
Yeah.
their whole demonstration is failing.
That's right.
You know? Remember in Obadiah it speaks about how there shall be no more wise men in teams.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So they're smart guys, and you know the wise guys, the ones that could calculate, and they through. They don't know what the fuck to do.
Says in Isaiah 47.
Don't think that this devil got Don't think that this fucking devil got this shit under control.
He don't.
That nigga done got nothing under control, man. Because the prophets is here.
That's right.
They have nothing under control. They're just winging. They got the same bullshit with this dude in Waukesha.
Yeah.
It's the same bullshit. It's the same scare tactic, fear monger, goddamn false flag to scare people. And it's all bullshit. The Kyle Rittenhouse shit, all bullshit.
All emotional. They feed
all
on people
emotional,
Yeah.
mental mind fucking your ass. The nigga Ben was gonna get off. All right. Jake ain't even do a goddamn thing, so they had to call something else to happen.
They already
had the goddamn troops in Waukesha and Milwaukee. And just so happened that nigga do the shit to fucking Waukesha. Goddamn niggas in Milwaukee don't even go to fucking Waukesha.
Unless they got a job.
Unless they got a
that's
goddamn
it.
job. So what this nigga doing in Waukesha just driving through a fucking Christmas parade? It's Thanksgiving. Why is it a Christmas parade and we dealing with Thanksgiving?
Hey,
Bugged out.
so I
Confusion.
You seen something on the chat. They was having a parade. They was having a Barney balloon. They poked Barney.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the street lamp. The guy, he got hit, poked by the street
Kids
lamp.
can't even have fun.
You can't have fun.
Good Barney.
Kids in sobbing and shit, man.
But mommy, what's wrong with Barney?
appreciate
I'm finished. Slack. It's just a little bit more. It says, Isaiah 19:3. It says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards, All right, and so that's basically what's been going on for since this COVID
They
thing.
trying to pump that witchcraft
You know,
up.
you got a lot of black.
This is straight fucking sorcery, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, this is sorcery. They had military trainings going on 4 months before COVID hit. Now, 4 months before COVID hit is goddamn 2019.
July
October.
October.
October, November. They was having training things with code names that goes back to fucking Greek gods. I can't think of the code names, but I did a lesson on it. No, I didn't do a lesson on it because I knew they was gonna cut that shit. But I still have that article.
Okay.
And the military in LA, in Dallas, I believe, Dallas and LA, around one of those fucking states, provinces. The military training had these two specific names on it. One start with an A, Apaya, or something. I'm gonna look it up. Actually, who got a
I got the computer right here.
But this is sorcery. I don't want to say too much on here because I don't want this channel to get cut. Shit. I just put up the new channel.
In the meantime, I got a preset.
Go ahead. I want to look this up because this is real sorcery. Real quick.
That's the map.
Yeah. It's like
This is
go back. Hold on, real quick. Go back to that preset real quick.
This is Isaiah 19:3. It says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof,
Right.
and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord Yahweh, the Lord of Yahweh of hosts, armies." And so, and basically, that's what we're about to transition into, because America, the Western civilization, along with the whole world, is a global thing. It's a global effort. They're into that draconian law. They're into the whole, locking the whole society down, the whole police state, a policed planet, where they get to, basically control everything you do. And if you say anything out of whack, there's going to be repercussions behind that. And that's the world. That's the world. That's the new world order. That's the world we're entering into. So
this is Micah 6:12. It says, "And I will cut off witchcraft out of thine hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers."
Yeah, because that's what's coming, and that's what everybody pretty much. That's what they ran to when the society it collapsed. So people actually chose. They ran straight to the witchcraft because everything else was pretty much the spirit, the music, everything, all entertainment has been completely cut.
It says, "Thy graven images also will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee. And thou shalt no more worship the work of thine hands."
Yep.
"And I will pluck up."
Because the Lord, and that's, you got a lot of entrepreneurs, you got a lot of people that dealing in idol worship, and they do it in an elaborate way. And it makes some money and shit like that. It's mainly centered around money. But the Lord is cutting that. He cutting all of that. You see?
And no one can find a way out.
Yeah. And they're trying to, but hey.
It says, "And I will pluck up the groves out of the midst of thee, so will I destroy thy cities."
Those are the places that they worship. You see? And the Lord is about to destroy their cities. Which we're seeing. We're seeing certain cities. We've been seeing for the last few years cities filing bankrupt, but how much more now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Being ransacked, set on fire.
And hey, the elites, they're killing the businesses, they're killing all type of stuff. You got it.
"And I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard."
See, see that righteous judgment is coming for the heathen, our enemies.
I got Isaiah 47:1 say, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne."
Yes.
So,
The virgin.
hey, man, this place, America, man, there ain't gonna be no more throne for this place, man. They say,
now, read that again one more time.
This is back in Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Yeah, it says come down. Sit in the dust. Dust is a representation of confusion. Come down. You finna be humble. Come down, sit in the dust. This finna be a confused state. You know? But hey, the serpent. Remember the Lord said the serpent was gonna crawl on his
Go on his belly.
Go on his belly with the dust.
Yep.
Roughly paraphrasing.
Yep.
All right. I ain't got Genesis in my book.
Genesis 6.
They can say something about dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy
The
life.
water, yeah, that's what it says. Yeah. Dust shall thou eat all the days of thy life.
The confusion.
Yeah, that dust represents confusion. So we're in that time of Esau don't know which way is up right now. Because he see the prophecies, he see the chariots. See, like I said, by us speaking this, we're on a defense. Now they done made the 6th branch of the military. Now they're doing a whole new thing when it comes to checking out the space. They didn't have that before.
Yeah.
Well, they may have
Yeah,
had it a little bit, but they're kicking that shit up.
Yeah, they're 100 years behind. We think we behind on the knowledge and information, but they really behind.
Them niggas is look, they're trying to counter what's going on.
Yeah.
You got something?
No, I got some to add to what you just said.
Go ahead.
This is from RT News. It says Pentagon creates a new UFO task force, and this just came out November 24th, 2021.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that same thing. Right. So we are on the offense. They on the defense. They see all the chariots. Remember, they didn't think this shit was gonna be real. Esau didn't think we was gonna wake up. He didn't think that they was gonna start seeing all these chariots. Now we know that the NASA and all of them, they were seeing this shit since the 60s.
Yeah.
Right.
50s, yeah.
But they were seeing that shit. Everybody in the world is seeing it now. If you never seen it physically in your
So only the military was seeing it at that point.
You can see it on the internet.
Go.
Now we have a threat.
Mm.
They already knew it was coming.
That's why
They had a state of confusion because they didn't believe it, and now they gotta try to wiggle around the prophecies.
Mhm.
They gotta wiggle around and do certain things when they see the men of the Lord come up. Yeah, Project Megiddo.
Persecute them. Put division.
That Project Megiddo ain't look. That's really about us. They ain't got nothing to do with no white supremacy. They're no white supremacists. You know, it had to do with just Jake, man.
We the biggest threat. We are standing in between them and their utopia and the fulfillment of them living. You know what it said.
That's what the letter of Haman was about. The letter that he was sending to the prophecies. You go into the apocalypse, it said it's a malicious people. He said they ain't fucking with us.
No.
We can't be established at these niggas. Yeah.
Hey,
Get that. Get
that's perfect.
It's in Apocrypha.
Cause dude, what's the dude that did the thing in Waukesha? I'm sure y'all want to something Brown. The guy that I don't know the dude name, but that goes with what
Daryl Brooks.
Daryl Brooks. So they're trying to use him, trying to connect him with us, so they can call us terrorists, and so they can create this narrative, so they can have people be like, oh, these the motherfuckers that are trying to kill us.
We're gonna say Israelites. We're gonna say terror. We're gonna involve terrorism with Israelites. Then we're gonna involve Islam with terrorism. So we're gonna bunch Islam. We're gonna bunch the Hebrew Israelites together, the Black Hebrew Israelites together. It's all a fucking game, because of the truth.
I
got
Go ahead, whatever you got.
Because pretty much what they're doing, is they standing on those enchantments.
That's it.
And they're going
They
full
trying
steam ahead and just pushing it forward, which is going to lead to those final prophecies being fulfilled because they trying to, fulfill their agenda. This is the same chapter he was in, Isaiah 47, and going to verse 12 though. It says, "Stand now in thine enchantments." And when you go to that word "stand," it's it says to stand, remain, endure, take one stand. So yeah, he's standing on these his enchantments.
This is last stand too.
Yep. Last stand. Yep. It says read that again, verse 12. It says, "Stand now in thine enchantments, and in the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth."
Yeah, because that's what Esau has been about since the beginning. Esau has been about nothing but sorcery and witchcraft. When you go back to the serpent in the garden, you go into the word serpent, it goes back to the Hebrew word nakash,
Yeah,
which
Nakash,
means
yeah.
enchantment. This has been his devil's MO from the jump, to enchant, sorcery, witchcraft. And that is real. It holds a vibration. That's why they were so fucked up. That's why Esau so fucked up that we found out the truth. Because those enchantments to keep us down. They thought we was gonna stay down until they reached their pinnacle, until they reached the highest that they was gonna get. Nope. And they saw those men of the Lord standing up on the highways and hedges. Now we gotta react to what they're doing.
And
we ain't been since we stepped on the scene through the Spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, beginning with Elijah. You didn't have an ear, let him hear. All right, our Bivens. All right, since then, and on down to our apostles, all the way until now, this nigga has been on the fucking defense. We've been on offense because when the prophets come on the scene, the thing that we said out of our mouth, it begins to happen.
Yeah.
Remember, it said in Samuel. If somebody get that real quick.
So we came down from the
No, just put in the blue letter or put in the Google where it says words fall to the ground. This is proof right here, man. The Lord ain't gonna let our words fall to the ground.
Right.
Beginning with the apostles, great millstone, beginning with their elders, and then all the way into us brothers from 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way until now, those that's in the Spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah. The things that we're saying, the Lord is not going to let fall to the ground. 1 Samuel 3
and 19.
Go ahead. Somebody read.
It's 1 Samuel chapter 3 and verse 19. And Samuel grew, and the Lord was with him, and did none of his words fall to the ground.
Yeah, meaning the things that he was speaking, they was manifesting, they was happening. None of his words fell to the ground. So when we speak these prophecies and we speak, this could be the leading. When we hypothetically, spiritually make opinions, or what I'm saying. I'm just speaking. Hey, when Jake say, "Oh, I'm just speaking as a man," but hey, this could happen, and it end up happening. That's the Lord having a spirit on that man to say these things. It ain't written a prophecy.
Manifestation.
Yeah, Elder Ariella, a couple of months ago when he said, "This is it." Israel hit with missiles.
Yeah. He was
Literally
just
4 days later.
war kicked off over there.
Some shit had popped off.
Yeah.
That shows the power of Yahweh Shemel Shah through his men. The words is not going to fall upon the ground. It ain't written in Israel's going to get struck with it. The things that the men of the Lord are saying, they starting to happen.
Hey, like Elijah. Remember, he was able to bring fire down.
So these things is happening because we're out here prophesying. We're out here speaking these things to happen. And that's why they're happening. So we got to really know what we speaking, because these things is coming from Yahweh.
Cool.
Yahweh gave the word to Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai gave the word to the prophets.
That's right.
This comes from on high. So when we speak these things according to the Bible, these things gonna fucking happen, man.
Yeah. Hey, the Lord word don't go back void, man.
That's it. It says it's gonna accomplish wherever I send it.
Yep, that's right.
So if we prophesy, man, these things is happening.
Better stop fucking playing.
Like Elder, y'all like say, y'all better stop acting like this Bible ain't real.
Yep.
You better stop acting like this book ain't real, man, because this book is real.
That's right.
And brothers that have beginning with the apostles, and brothers that has begin to come into other men's labors who've been dealing for a certain period of time. Brothers have witnessed these things happening. You can't do nothing but glory in it that we have actually witnessed what the apostles have said.
Yeah, we're witness.
Yeah.
And then what we have read.
Yeah.
And then what we have said.
Yeah.
And they actually happening right now today. Stop acting like this book ain't real. Stop acting like this Bible ain't speaking.
That's right.
Go ahead.
I got that.
Go ahead.
What you got? What Yeshayak quoted. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, and verse 11. So shall my word It's like, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void,
That's it.
but it shall accomplish that which I please. And it's like,
No, you got to keep going. I'm sorry.
and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
Ooh, he sent his word out. He gave a word to the prophets, and the prophets are speaking that word. It's not gonna, hey, whatever the Lord says is gonna happen.
That's right.
Literally, whatever the Lord says is gonna happen.
Like the Lord said,
Come on, bro.
This place of America's done.
Yeah,
That's
He
right.
meant that shit. You know?
Yeah, that's why the Lord told us in the scriptures. He said, "Be not afraid, but
That's
you
it.
know, but these things must come to pass.
It must come to pass.
These things have to
If
happen."
you can get it, Father,
Come,
I
come,
get
come.
that. It must come to pass.
I got another one
Once
that
you
go
get
with
your
that.
scripture, I want to go back on this Isaiah 47.
Yeah, we can read that whole Isaiah 47. To be honest, that's a hitter. That's the spirit, because I had it on my list as a note that I was wanting to go through the whole chapter. So if we don't do it, we can do it. Isaiah 47.
It's,
That whole chapter is hard.
But that's why you can't. And Jake get mad because it's repetitive. But this
it's another one.
this is like
you get more
perpetual,
understanding
bro.
after you read it over and over.
Yeah, man. This is perpetual. Like it don't stop. Like we read it 10 years ago.
That is spirit.
The things was happening, but now it's like it's happening
It's
even
happening.
more in your
Yeah.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Throw it out. It's the book of St. Luke, chapter 21 and verse 9, and it reads, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified."
Hey, we in wars and commotions. We're in the midst of a war.
Right.
You know, and commotions, which is uprisings. A commotion is hands up, don't shoot, Black Lives Matter. A commotion is Antifa. You know, those are commotions.
all this and
Those
then,
are uprisings.
bro, it's been a slew of protests
Man,
within the last 10 years. You remember you had the 1% versus the 99%?
it was
Yeah,
a
I
big
That was
thing.
almost yeah.
So these is the steps to understand the measuring out the time diligently in itself. The Lord gave us the understanding to know how to
Piece it together.
marginalize certain things, certain prophecies. This prophecy has to happen before this prophecy.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in the midst of prophecies, but we're waiting on this prophecy.
Right.
You know,
There's tons of stuff.
the prophecy of the mark of the beast is here.
Yeah.
We're just waiting on the next level of that mark of the beast to hit when it's mandatory.
Yep.
When you cause of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So we already here. We just waiting for that next kick.
All right. That next birth thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the birth pain.
The birth pains. Yeah. You got it.
So it's like this St. Luke chapter 21 verse 9, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by."
Maybe the end is not yet. You know, the end is not gonna be right here, right now. Guess what? These things are leading up to the end. So guess what you have to do? You have to keep your eyes open and watch. Because what we're seeing, what we're speaking, what we're experiencing is the end of this world.
That's it.
You know?
No kingdom just fall.
Yeah, we're seeing the Lord visit this place.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
fall in
exactly.
a day's time, Jake.
Remember the prophecy was that 70 years of Nebuchadnezzar. The Babylon was supposed to fall in 70 years. But did it fall in 70 years? No.
Yeah.
It took time to fall.
Well, that's what completion. They had to complete 70
it.
years completion.
What about when you go into Revelations 20? It speaks about Satan being
Was loose
from the first
being
yeah.
loosed and all that. He didn't
23.
right away fall.
Right.
You know, the pagan Roman Empire didn't fall in one fucking day. That shit, it took time. It took a couple of years for it to actually. It was the breaking down of the society first,
Yeah.
before they got pushed out the way. It's happening now.
Yeah.
And they scared of that shit. That's why they made a documentary called The Browning of America. I mean, niggas is taking over.
Yeah.
That's what the ground of America.
Hey, it's like while brothers was breaking that down, I started thinking about a good example, like a home hospice, right?
Mhm.
When somebody that's dying pretty much, and like
Yeah.
you pretty much just they're gonna die, you just kind of like
Just
watching them.
waiting on them to
Yeah.
die. Just waiting on
But
them
it takes time, but eventually they wind up dying. That's how America is. America is on home hospice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America's on hospice.
God.
Man.
CTD,
Yeah.
Yeah.
circling the
Circling
drain.
CTD. Yep.
Got a precept.
I got one. Too.
Sorry, yeah, because pretty much things is tarrying, all right, but like Scripture say, though it tarry, wait for it, and I got that right here. What's that word going to delay? But this Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time."
Right. Where you start from?
Habakkuk 2 and 3.
Start from 2.
Book of Habakkuk chapter 2 and 2, and the Lord answered me and said, "Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it."
Yeah, the vision is speaking about prophecy. Write the vision. Make it plain upon the tables. All right. It's plain upon the tables. Because we understand.
The tables is the scriptures, right?
Proverbs 8:9 is plain to those that have understanding.
Mhm.
So write the vision, the prophecy, speak it, make it plain upon the tables. He that runneth may read. Go ahead.
It said, verse 3, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time,
Right?
but at the end it shall speak."
That prophecy is yet for an appointed time. But at the end, that prophecy is gonna speak. That means it's gonna manifest.
Or reveal itself.
Like the mark of the beast. In the end, we're at the end. But it's gonna get the talking when it gets to the point where it causes all, both free and bond, rich and poor. This is the agenda. The agenda is through the V. The agenda is through the V. I got a book on it. Every time I try to post it up, motherfucking Esau fucking strike my channel or delete the video. But the book is Behold the Pale White Horse. I'm sorry, Behold the Pale Horse, page 444.
Yeah, you heard the first time Behold the White Pale Horse? The Pale White Horse.
No, it's not.
Behold the pale horse.
Behold the Pale Horse. I said, Behold the Pale Horse on page 444. It speaks about the tagging of the people.
Mm-hmm.
And it tells you in that book that they're going to do it through medical. Facts.
Well, then that would make sense. So
And
why?
what the fuck is they doing?
They use
Medical.
Through fucking medical. And the baby well, Pale Horse was in fucking 1999.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So this was a fucking agenda, man.
Yep.
All right. So no, we're not scared of this shit. It's an agenda.
It's supposed to
This
happen.
has to happen to push in the end of the world.
But what did the Lord say? When he go to fill his belly, then shall he be
That's
in
it.
straits.
These proud ass niggas will put it in the book. They put it in the protocols of the learners of Zion. They put their plans in there. They got their code words, the code lingo, and all that shit. But through the spirit, that shit is getting broke the fuck down. And it's being revealed.
Right. And
That's why these devils on the defense, because we revealing the things that they're doing.
Yeah.
Saying, thinking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And see, that's why they got to cut.
How would they know?
They're never gonna
They're
know.
never gonna know.
Hey, what up? Obadiah 1:6. How are the things that Esau searched out?
Hey,
Spirit.
When y'all get Joe 5:12.
I'm already in Job, so I'll
It was something else that was being read, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before that.
You was reading
Yeah,
what?
Habakkuk 2.
Go ahead, finish it up.
Habakkuk 2 and 3. "For the vision is yet for an appointed time,
Right?
but at the end it shall speak
We're
and
at
not
the
lie.
end. We're at the end. Go ahead.
Though it tarry, wait for it."
Yeah, though a delay for a certain period of time. A year go past, 2 years go past, 3 years go past. Somebody.
Yeah, well, since 2013. Remember March 23rd, 2013. You remember that?
Yep.
That's when they said the chip was gonna be mandatory.
Yeah.
Read that part again. Somebody give me Jeremiah 51 and 46. Jeremiah 51 and 46, real quick. Read what you got, Ahmad. That last verse you just read. Read that part again, please.
It says, "But at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Mm-hmm.
though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Yep. So you gotta wait for these prophecies to happen. You get this long, it's called long suffering, patience.
Okay.
Go ahead, Jeremiah 51:46.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 46. And lest your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land,
Though it tarry, go ahead.
a rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that, in another year shall come a rumor.
Right?
And violence in the land, ruler against ruler.
Yeah, so one year a rumor gonna come, another year a rumor gonna come, another year a rumor gonna come, and then violence. That's when it's gonna be activated. So though it tarry, wait for it shall surely come to pass. The violence in this motherfucker is gonna happen.
That's the sign.
Yeah.
People coming against each other is gonna happen.
That's the sign. Yeah.
Violence in the land is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Ruler against ruler is gonna happen.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
After. This is Proverbs 3:25. It says, "Be not afraid of sudden fear,
Mm-hmm.
neither of the desolation of the wicked when it comes."
Sudden fear. All right? Because it's gonna get real out here.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go to sleep at 10 o'clock, you're gonna wake up at 4 in the morning with a motherfucker kicking in your door.
Staring down the barrel.
We go, hey, we in the wintertime, 6 in the morning, it's still nighttime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're gonna wake up, getting up for work and shit, and it's gonna be fucking troopers in the goddamn streets. You're gonna be driving to work, and there's gonna be troopers in the motherfucking streets occupied. Remember all Besieged, the movie with Denzel Washington. The next fucking day, it was martial law.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Out of nowhere.
The next day, it was martial law. Come on, man, this shit can turn just like this.
Yes, sir.
Literally, as we speaking about it right now, they can have some shit happen at 1 in the fucking morning, some type of crazy shit. Breaking news. Everybody get alerts on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
Martial law come 5 in the morning. These motherfuckers rolling through the cities.
Hey, well, they just did it too. Like, I read an article earlier. They just did it in Australia. They deemed it a state of emergency.
See?
So
And
like,
remember,
so
we
now
was
they got the
already been in a
military.
state of emergency since Trump.
Trump. Yeah.
We in different phases, though. It's a phase to this thing.
Okay.
This has to happen. Okay, we're going to put this in.
You know, that's why Biden said we're getting impatient.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right
So
out of
he wants
patience.
this shit to go, nigga.
Run it down.
Shit up.
It's not that time. Go ahead. That's it on that. Go ahead.
I got it. You want that?
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever you got.
because you brothers mentioned, you know, how Esau really trying to push his new world order to the max. And the Lord going to do this to him. Read that.
This is the book of Job, chapter 5, and verse 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Right, their enterprise, they success. You know what I'm saying? They if you look up the word device,
Correct this.
Well, yeah, that goes into
What's on the dollar
And he would
bill?
collect this.
And you would correct this. That's the success.
Their agenda, their establishment,
Yeah, Novus Ordo Seclorum.
their enterprise is their establishment. That's what they're trying to bring to pass. The New World Order.
The New World Order.
and then if you look up the word device, go back to the Hebrew word Maksha Haba, means they thoughts, you know, they plan, they purpose, their invention.
Yeah.
You know, they trying to exercise
Stage attacks,
and all that shit.
Well, we know their MO now, because what they gonna do to push everything into chaos? They're gonna really have to turn everybody against each other. So we know we're gonna be at the forefront of
That's in the
everything.
protocols.
Yep.
That's in the protocols. I got that.
So they're gonna be doing what they did with this whole situation in Waukesha. They're gonna keep using that same narrative,
Yeah.
I think I remember telling brothers
right along with other shit.
I actually had a vision that it was nighttime and we was out in the city and people, everybody that seen us was trying to kill us, man. But the Lord lifted up that standard, man. Like we was ragdolling them, man. You know, tossing them like for real. Like we was tossing them, you know, down the block, up the block, you know. And but we was trying to get away from them. So I mean that's coming. The Lord is showing us, man, that in that day, yo, this is coming. You know, persecution and Jacob's trouble, all of these things, man. You know, that the Lord is about to, you know, punish these other people, but the Lord is going to stand up for us though in that time too.
Right.
Come.
A standard that goes back to a way of escape. So the Lord gonna remember the scripture says that the Lord knows how to deliver out of the way of temptation.
The righteous.
The Lord
yeah.
knows how to deliver the just out of temptations,
That's
but
it.
knoweth how to reserve the
That's
wicked
the
until
problem.
the day of judgment, man.
That's
That's
hard,
one of my
man.
favorites, man.
That's hard.
God. You want me to read
When
13?
you hear that, it's like you
No,
can
this-
you can be walking and you can get beamed up, and that nigga right there can get hit with a missile.
Scripture say 2 in the city.
Yeah.
2 in the city.
You can be walking,
two
and
in the
whatever it
field.
may
Yeah.
be, you can be
I'm about to
Whatever.
get that.
you can get beamed up, and right when you get split, you get beamed up, and this motherfucker go this way, they get hit with a missile, man.
That's why the Lord told us to be faithful even unto death, man. You know, because you might get put in a situation where you might think you finna die. It might be a missile headed straight for you.
Yep,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God.
You better not doubt. Oh,
Mhm.
this is it.
That's
No, you gotta have in your mind. I'm finna get beamed. I'm finna get beamed. I'm finna get beamed.
right.
That goes into the righteous
Yeah, that's
scarcely being saved.
With the spirit, because scarcely means at the last moment.
Deliver.
Yeah, scarcely means to be in a dangerous moment and being in the last moments.
The last
So that's
moment.
where it's.
You gotta have that effect to the last moment.
It's like, did anybody have anything?
Pray for that.
But it's that 2 in the field that the brother Irod mentioned. It's the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 40. And it reads, "Then shall 2 be in the field, and 1 shall be taken, all right, and the other left."
That's it.
Keep going.
Yeah, we keep going. It says, verse 41, it says, 2 women shall be grinding at the mill, and 1 shall be taken, and the other left. So like this.
No, it's 24:41.
Oh, it's like 24:41. So like,
No.
It's on my 144.
Yeah.
So like, I thought I said it wrong. It's Matthew 24 and 42. It says, "Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doeth come."
Because this is all going to happen as a thief, and the
Yeah.
Lord has set it up in that way. And that's why 1 Thessalonians 5 say we know that the day of the Lord come as a thief. See, the elect know, everybody else is really going to be caught off guard, and that's the difference. And it really makes all the difference.
Keep going.
Keep going. It's verse 43, and it
We're gonna get
reads,
like 2 more.
"But know this, that if the good man of the house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken up."
Yep. And the watching is what we're doing now. We're watching the moves of repentance, the spirit
Filtering through precepts.
filtering through this world. That's the part of watching. We seeing the signs. We're watching for the the blood moon, all of those things, man.
That's it in Acts.
Yeah. So we were just watching. Joel too. So we're just watching. We're occupied to keep our fucking eyes open.
Kind of like part of prophecies.
That's
Yeah,
it.
because so nothing will come and startle us
That's
or
it,
surprise us. Because ain't none of this shit a surprise at this point.
No,
That's
it
Isaiah
shouldn't be.
33:6.
It shouldn't be.
It's typical behavior of the
Yeah.
devil.
That's
You know,
it.
they're gonna be hysterical. They're gonna do all they can to fight for their
Even with
existence.
this fake ass flag shit.
Yeah.
Like this shit is typical. Like nigga, you ain't got no new tricks.
None.
It's cookie
No
cutter.
new
No.
tricks. You gotta get an ugly, goofy looking nigga.
Dreads, bugged
beard,
out. Yeah,
Bugged
bugged
Bug
out.
the fuck out.
SoundCloud rap.
A horrible track record. Like the nigga got a horrible record. Like the nigga shouldn't even be out in the open right now.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
how bad the nigga record is. But why is this nigga out in public?
That's what I was saying. Whoever bailed him out,
It's
$1,000.
yeah, need to be smacked.
Man,
No, they probably came to him, in there. So like,
Man,
The dude
I don't even think the
cleared
nigga
the
did
mind.
the shit.
I don't.
I don't
Yeah.
think he did. You don't know who was in driving that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
pictures, it's things that's out that they said it was a fucking cracker. It was an Edomite who was driving that shit. Pictures out there, it was an Edomite in a fucking red SUV driving it through. That nigga was probably somewhere high.
Exactly. He looked high. He looked
The nigga looked
fucked up,
retarded.
bro.
Woke up with his face on the news.
going to their house, like somebody called them and told them, like, yeah, we're blaming it on you.
Man, I don't believe the witchcraft is fucking effective.
Well, it's like cookie cutter. Like, you know, when you look at something that's cookie cutter, it's a mold, and it's the same mold for everything. Like the modern house, you know, it's the same material, it's the same base, it's the same, you know, architecture. It's cookie cutter. Look at a new subdivision. Every house is the same.
You just explained America.
Yeah. Every agent provocateur, false flag attack they had, it's all the same.
Same dumb shit.
It's all the same.
If it's not broken, don't fix.
Yeah,
This shit is stupid.
and they call him saying
Your ass stupid.
he's a terrorist. That was the first thing he said. Man.
No people died.
Stupid. Oh, it's connected to the Kyle Rittenhouse case.
How?
Yeah,
Stupid.
they did.
Niggas didn't riot. Oh, you just gonna run through a whole bunch of crackers in the van.
What was his belief set on it? No, he said in the song he made 2 years ago. He said he was a terrorist in the song he made 5 years ago and shit. No, it was shorter than that, but
the nigga made
they're using it.
How you know that it's bullshit is because the nigga made a video 2 days ago. How did nigga make a video 2 days ago?
Right.
It's just like that South Park shit.
Yeah.
Event happens and then it's on South Park. Mm-hmm. The nigga rap name gets put out. That nigga made a rap video two fucking days ago with the car in the video. So shut your stupid ass up. Y'all
Man, let me
That's the same as should be that he ran over the people.
He's a rapper.
It's the rapper.
A Walker Shaw rapper.
Hey, but you know the thing is, they're not gonna be able to come up against the spirit, man. And they trying their best to demonize it and whatever. All publicity is good publicity. And
somebody get there. You can't do nothing for the truth. You can't do nothing against the truth for the truth because, okay, all jokes aside, what they're trying to do is they're trying to build up a case to get brothers. That's it. Yep. They did that in
Rome, yeah.
They did it in ancient world. They gotta make a case so they can get kicked up out of Rome. You know, which is kicked out of America, which could be imprisonment. And, you know, we see you. You know, we're gonna have to, you know, be vagabond. Whatever city it may be in, it could be this city. Shit, we got troops on this bitch, so hey, you never know what we have to do. We gotta flee or, you know, whatever happens, what happens.
Even with,
we can't stop the shit.
God, even with Yahweh Shai, they was bringing up false accusers against him.
Yeah, you gotta bring false accusers.
And he was warning the disciples, you know, the servant is not greater than his master. So in like fashion, we get persecuted as well. So we got to expect it.
That's it.
Yeah, because that means what? Like you were saying earlier, they on the defense. That means y'all losing.
Right.
Y'all losing.
You saw losing like
That's in the scriptures. It says, blessed are ye when men shall revile you. It said all manner of false.
So you think we supposed to be mad and sad? If you offended about being your name, man, you ain't mad at Lord. This comes with the territory. But let's get some scriptures.
I got one real quick.
Go ahead.
This is going back, piggybacking off of witchcraft too, because what we witnessed in Waukesha is witchcraft. This is Nahum 3:4 says, "Behold, because of the multitude of the wealth of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Right. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts."
We're talking about the Lord of the universe, the master of the universe is against you, America. Period, point blank. We ain't got to say nothing else after that.
You get over Esau, the so-called white man.
Because your ass is true.
I'm on 10% too, so.
"And I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdom thy shame."
And all the evil things have been revealed.
Secrets, yeah.
All your secrets. All of your secrets have been revealed. All of the lies have been revealed.
Yeah.
The witchcraft, the sorcery, what it takes for you to make it, everything has been revealed.
Yeah, you just eyeball it now. It says, "And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock. And it shall come to pass that all they that look upon thee shall flee from thee, and say, Nineveh is laid waste.
Yep.
Who will bemoan her? When shall I see comforters for thee?
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah,
keep going,
free.
but
I'm
that's
gonna
the
brave Nineveh. It's America.
Gone.
This shit is laid waste. It's gonna be over with. It's gonna start with the chaos and the commotions of the society and civil unrest and anarchy and things like that. But then ultimately, Yahweh Bashim Shah is gonna return and destroy this place with the holy angels. That's it on that. You got one more?
Yeah.
Who else got something?
I got something that.
Well, you called the
Yeah.
can't do nothing against the truth before it.
You get that last.
Get that? Okay.
Yeah. But whatever y'all
But it's
got.
just to back.
Whatever y'all got, y'all got it.
It's the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 23, and it reads, "When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him."
Yeah, when he think he's gonna get his enterprise established, when he has all his ducks in order, so to speak, you know, when he's gonna fill his belly, meaning he's reached a level of his success. When your belly is full, you're good.
You consumed everything.
Yeah,
you ate
consumed,
everything.
You're good. You know, that's some good eating.
Yeah, and he eating too.
And
There's some good eating. So when his belly is full, go ahead.
It says, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
That's it. It'll strike him through.
And shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
That's it. While he's eating. So while he is at his peak, he's eating. The devil eat. When he gets to that point where yeah.
Yeah, we got it. Right.
So he's gonna grab some Kool-Aid and wash it down. Smack it out.
That's it.
Yeah, the Lord gonna let him see that.
Yeah.
He's gonna see the finish line.
He gonna
start.
He gonna sit down. And the word is mine.
Yeah.
And that's when the Lord gonna come back. Go ahead, finish that up. It's someone.
Verse 24, it says, "He shall flee from the iron weapon,
Yep.
and the bow of steel shall strike him through."
That's it.
They're
Ain't no
gonna flee.
escape.
The elite's gonna flee, but then still
You
America
don't
gonna
get
get hit.
destroyed. Go ahead.
Verse 25, and it reads, "It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yea, it's like the glistering sword cometh out of his gall." It says, "Terrors are upon him." It says, "All darkness shall be hid in his secret places."
Yeah, it's talking about when ultimately the thermal missiles come and destroy this place. That's what it's going into.
Okay.
That glittering, what did it say, glittering?
God said, "Glittering sword cometh out."
Think about a glittering sword. Now, you got to understand parables and what the prophets was seeing in their dreams and visions. A glittering sword. You know, like if you think about a sword, right? You just throw that motherfucker, you see the that's a missile. All he can think about, oh shit, like
that's a weapon.
Yeah.
Like a glittering sword. It was a missile.
God. He said, "Oh, that shit is a weapon. That's a weapon. It has to be a weapon."
Right.
Yeah.
That's what they're seeing.
But even when you look, just to add to that, even when you look at a airplane, right, when it first take off into the sky from like a distance, it looks like a glittering sword.
Yeah, you can see that little.
Yeah, from like the sunlight on the side of it.
Right.
And too, when it said come up out of the gall, that's talking about the missile asylum. You know, when it come up out of the
silos.
Silos, yeah. Come right up and it breaks off. You got the rocket and it breaks off. But
it says, "A fire not blown shall consume him."
Yeah. So there's if you throw a sword, will the sword catch fire? This is the same chapter, the same right after that verse. This is how you know it's speaking about destruction. You ain't finna throw no motherfucking sword and fire destroys things. Go ahead.
It says, it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
Yep.
The increase of his house shall depart, and his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath.
That's it. That's it. Hey,
It's a wrap.
it's a wrap. They're gonna be destroyed. The Esau's other nations ain't gonna be rising. Esau's nations ain't gonna rise up. All
Are they
right,
allies? Little allies, okay.
you got something?
I just had James, the 5th chapter.
Go ahead. Whatever you got.
It's the book of James, chapter 5, and verse 1, and it reads, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Yep.
Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten."
Yeah, during this pandemic, you had all the elites, Bill Gates, the dude at Amazon, they all struck rich after when this pandemic. They had
Yeah.
a large
Elon Musk,
increase.
Jeff
Yeah.
Bezos.
Yep.
It ain't gonna deliver you.
Verse 3, "Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields."
And really, they actually took every resource in the world during this whole pandemic.
They bought up all the farms. And
So
the
that's a
lands.
fulfillment. We literally seeing them preparing or trying to save their souls from the destruction that's coming. And scriptures say, "Riches profit not in the day of wrath."
That's right. "Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth."
Meaning armies,
Armies.
because that's what he's coming with. He's coming with he's coming with an armada. He's coming with the fathership, and he's got an armada.
He got his own navy.
that's
Lord got his own navy. He got his own air force. He has all his soldiers.
The spiritual force,
All in one.
You know,
Said the Lord is a man of war.
hey,
Right.
they mimic from the Lord.
That's right.
to the best of their
Verse 5, "Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter."
Yes, you've been wanton. You look at the word wanton, that means you've been displaced. You just going around consuming things. You know, when somebody is wanton, like you're wavering, you're wandering. You know, but that's not good. That's no more, man. You're not gonna have the ability to do that anymore. The money which you've accumulated, the treasure you've accumulated to actually go all over the earth and pillage and destroy and ransack is no more, man.
We'll take that. Thank you.
Right. You heaped up treasure for the last time, man. Just to give to us.
God. When you go into that word, Salaki, when you go into that word wanton too, it goes into spatalao. It says to live luxuriously. You say,
No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
to live luxuriously, lead a voluptuous life, give oneself to pleasure.
So undisciplined really goes
Yeah,
into
right.
undisciplined and then
Riotously.
covetousness and all of that. Yeah, riotously. Yeah, because what have they been doing? Sacrificing babies and drinking blood and shit.
Yeah.
You know, living a good life, living the vida loca, while they put everybody in the 17th century way of living, style. You know.
And then lastly, verse 6, "Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you."
During the time of slave trade, when they brought us over here to the terrors of America, they raped, robbed, and murdered us.
Yep.
You know, so all that shit coming back to you, nigga.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what they celebrating today. But we don't.
Yeah.
Payback is done. I believe it says in Obadiah verse 15, "For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Yeah.
And the reward shall return upon thine own head."
That's right. It's a recompense.
That's right. Payback.
I got a precept.
You got precept. Go
And
ahead.
then too is a scripture that says, just line back with what you brought out. He swallowed down riches, but he vomit it up again. So, but this is Job 14:5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." You know, so he can't go not 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, past that appointed time that the Lord have set for him.
Many tackle a farce.
Yeah,
Right.
writing on the wall.
You know,
You've been one time.
Yeah, you've been wanting, maybe.
Well, they got then they get
Go
that
with
discerner.
So Hey man, they feel they have more than they can possibly wish for, man.
Yeah, it's over with. Just give it up.
And everything that we see now is just a last ditch effort to try to extend past that period,
Yep.
past that point in time.
But
Yeah,
you're
he's
reaching
trying-
it. He's reaching it faster and faster.
Right.
Yes. He's trying to make it so where he,
He's reaching it
and
faster.
he's reaching it faster and faster by the things that you're doing.
Hey, it's funny. That's like the movie Final Destination. You know, they'll know how they're gonna die, but then they'll try to everything to try to avoid that.
Alter it. But
Well,
you
Yeah,
never
you lead it
Yeah.
right to.
like the bitch survived in this movie, but the next movie the bitch got caught. That's Esau. You don't get caught. All right. So any more precepts? You
Can't do nothing for it.
Oh yeah.
got one more?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's the
the
last
one
one.
you
That's your
call.
last one.
Okay, go ahead.
This the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 8. For
Uh-huh.
we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
That's it.
That's the scripture we supposed to bring out the first time.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can do nothing against the truth.
That's
That's for
right.
the truth.
That's right.
So no matter what this devil does, no matter what type of sting operation, what type of attack, coup, whatever the fuck you want to do, nigga, you can't do nothing against the truth before the truth.
Do that
You know, you set up agents, you only fulfill a prophecy. You come and lock brothers up and imprison brothers and defame brothers, you only fulfill a prophecy. So you can't, that's it. You work for the Lord.
Work for the
Okay,
Lord.
okay.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing against the truth before the truth. So everything you do, you're only acting as a character in this movie that you were designed to do.
But Salaki, you will be working for us.
You know? So
Can the axe boast against his? How it go? It's like you got that.
that's it. This Proverbs, brother put in Proverbs 21 and 30. There is no wisdom, no understanding, nor counsel against the Lord Yahweh. That's it.
Bro, I hope the Lord give us the spirit to just
That's
laugh
the
at you,
spirit.
and when we laughing at you, it just brings you closer to fear and just not being able to take it no more.
Yeah.
I can't take this shit.
Silence.
Here's your soul.
Yeah.
He's recording these.
Right. No, yeah, for real.
Yep. So, hey, with that, we'd like to give all glory and honor and praises.
To Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakodash.
One of our apostles, great wisdom.
Hey man, peace out and taste to the hopeful elect, man. Bible ball.
Bible ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.